All right, Thursday thoughts for this week. Now, there was the recent race this last weekend in Barcelona, and there wasn't a lot of wind. And I guess my thoughts for this week are everyone's training to go fast, but do we also need to train to go slow? And to train to go slow, sometimes it's better to be using a bigger foil than it is a smaller foil. We saw uh, Clement Colmer won the Barcelona race, but he's a freak. He would won on anything. Then there was like everyone else, and Lucas rode the 1201 from Axis and had his best result, I think, to date. And it was because he was good at using big foils and he really did a good job on the 1201. Tom Constant, I heard, did really well on the 1075R with a phantom mast and adapter. Uh, and look, it just shows that big foils aren't just meant for flat water. They're also, higher aspect big foils are good for racing too. And I guess it'll just be interesting, with my focus on Molokai to Oahu this year and the Kolokai Triple Crown to see what size foil wins because I never would have thought even a week out from Molokai last year that the 860R would have been a fast enough foil to win. I've been doing some testing this week and trying to use smaller foils, and I did 2 runs back to back, and I actually found the bigger foil was actually quicker. I went almost half a kilometer per hour average quicker on the bigger foil. So just kind of a bit of a reminder, like we all want to size down to smaller foils, and you'll get to a point where you can actually paddle up a foil that's uh, not the ideal size for the conditions. Uh, Basically, you're better off on a bigger foil sometimes, and not all the times. Sometimes you get those maxing conditions, and a small foil is epic fun. But it's just a bit of a reminder to crew: don't forget about your big foils, and definitely, um, use them when the conditions are right for them. So yeah, that's my thoughts for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and speak to you next week.